Hello everyone, my name is Anushka Mahadev Nayak, Class TY BSc, Division C, roll number 620, and my topic for today is microscope. Now, what is microscope? Microscope is a tool that produces enlarged images of small objects, allowing the observer to have an exceedingly close view of minute structures in a slide. It is primarily used for examination and analysis. Here, let us learn more about different types of microscopes and also their parts and the function. So the different types of microscopes are simple microscope, compound microscope, electron microscope, stereo microscope, and scanning probe microscope. And we are going to learn about detail. Simple microscope. A simple microscope is a magnifying glass that has a double convex lens with a short focal length. This kind of instrument include the hand lens and reading lens. When an object is kept under near the lens, then its principal focus with an image is produced, which is erect and bigger than the object. Principle of simple microscope. The working principle of a simple microscope is that when a sample is placed within the focus of the microscope, a virtual erect and magnified image is obtained at least distance of distinct vision from the eye that is held at the lens. Application of microscopes. Now we are going to see what are the applications of simple microscope. It is a common among the watchmaker as they can view a magnified image of the smallest part. It is also used by the jewelers for obtaining a magnified image of fine parts of the jewelry. Most educational institutions such as schools and colleges use the simple microscopes in the laboratory. Dermatologists use simple microscope. Compound microscope. A compound microscope, it is defined as a microscope with high resolution and uses two sets of lenses providing a two-dimensional image of the sample. The term compound refers to the usage of more than one lens in the microscope. Also, the compound microscope is one type of optical microscope. Now, what are the principles of compound microscope? A compound microscope is considered to be one of the standard microscopes that can be used for general purposes. The arrangement of the lens is such that it magnifies the object from the complex system. There are two types of lenses that are used in the compound microscope. The objective lens is placed close to the object that needs to be examined. The eyepiece allows the image to be viewed. The eyepiece is also known to be. Application of compound microscope. Forensic laboratory are used compound microscope for the detection of human fingerprints. The presence of the metal can be detected with the help of a compound microscope. The study of bacteria and viruses becomes easy with help of a compound microscope. School uses compound microscope for different purposes. Now, what is electron microscope? An electron microscope is defined as a type of microscope in which the source of illumination is the beam of accelerated electrons. It is a special type of microscope with a high resolution of images as the image can be magnified in nanometers. Principle of electron microscope. The metal used in an electron microscope is tungsten. A high voltage current is applied which results in the excitation of the electron in the form of a continuous stream that is used as a beam of light. The lenses used in the electron microscope are magnetic coils. These magnetic coils are capable of focusing the electron beam of the sample such that the sample gets